Yo, what's poppin'? Welcome to Bhroman Braapsody. This is where we review cars and motorcycles. And in today's episode, we have the 2023 Porsche Macan. The Macan is the baby SUV, or the baby sister to the Porsche Cayenne. It's a smaller SUV, it's a mid-size SUV. It can seat 5. It's got a 2-liter turbocharged inline-4, puts out about 261 horses. It just looks cool, if you ask me. So in today's episode, we're gonna talk a little bit about this car. We're gonna see some of its features. I'll take it out on the road and share my thoughts with you guys, talk about the cost of ownership, and assign it a Bhroman score. But before we do any of that, if you're new to Bhroman, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. We put out content every week, and your support would mean a lot. It's me, it's your boy Bro, and I am your Bhroman. So starting off from the front of the car, it's got the Cayenne-inspired headlamps, a similarly Cayenne-inspired grille up front with parking sensors and the adaptive cruise sensors all integrated in there. And this is a really cool and clean-looking design, if you ask me. So one of the really cool designs of this car is that it doesn't have front fenders. So there is no fender. This whole hood, this is all one piece on both sides. Don't believe me? Well, check this out. See, it's all one piece. No fenders on the side, that's part of the hood. Check out these headlamps. So they're just sitting here, but if you look at the hood, it's got like cutouts for the headlamps to go into. I don't know, I just find it cool. And that's the engine bay, and underneath here is the 2-liter turbocharged inline-4, the heart of the beast. As for the wheels, it has this beautiful contrast cut 20-inch wheel. You see the black and the aluminum. I love it. It's so gorgeous. Lines of this car, it just flows very neatly all the way to the back. I like it. And looking at the rear wheels, it's still a 20-inch wheel, contrast cut with the little Porsche logo in the middle. I like the backside, I really do. I love that little light bar for the tail lights that's going through it, and you have brake lights and turn signals on either end. It looks really cool. And you have the reverse lights down there, parking sensors in the rear, and it's also got a tow hitch. So the designers at Porsche did a really great job of hiding the trunk popper button. Usually in most cars it's hidden somewhere down there, but not on this. It's over here underneath the rear wiper. There's that little button over there. That's your trunk popper. Press it and boom, it opens up. So that's the trunk of the Macan. Not huge, not small, not cramped, decent size. It's got WeatherTech mats on the bottom, and if you look at the top, it's got a little privacy screen. So when you close the trunk, no one can peek in and see what you have in the back. So pretty cool. And in the corner over here, you have a 12-volt cigarette lighter style power outlet. All right, let's look at the rear door. It's got a beautiful brushed aluminum insert, piano black insert, your door release handle, your window control, and some storage space, and a speaker down there. And it also has a little privacy screen for your passengers. It goes up and it clicks right in. So boom, you have some privacy for your passengers. So I have the driver's seat positioned at my driving position, and I have a little bit of headroom here, but as it's a sloping roofline, it kind of gets up there. Legroom, there's none. My legs are right up against, my knees are right up against the driver's seat. Alright, so as for the amenities in the back, you have the couple of air vents and your temperature control, but it only says temp plus or temp minus. Doesn't tell you what temperature it's at. You have heated seats, and then further down below you have a couple of USB power outlets. And even the seat build is in this beautiful blue, which matches the car, and that matches the stitching over here. I love that attention to detail. And then you have the middle seat, which folds down to be your armrest,
and your cup holders.
So as is the norm with all Porsche key fobs, this looks like a Porsche from the side. Pretty cool. And it's got the Porsche logo, your unlock, lock, and trunk release button. But I like this thing, it looks like a car, and at the bottom you have your alarm, your panic button, and your battery. Driver's side door, and it's got the same aluminum insert, the black piano insert, lock and lock buttons, memory seating, window and mirror controls, some storage space, and the speaker down there. Check out this seat controls. They look so gorgeous. They're aluminum and they look beautiful and look really premium. This is your starter lever of sorts. It looks like a key, but it's not a key, but that's what you got to turn to start the car. And then here you have your light controls.
And here we have the beautiful steering wheel with the Porsche logo, and you can get different sizes of the steering wheel. It also has paddle shifters. Now this car has Porsche's PDK transmission, so that's a dual clutch transmission. So should be pretty nice. Now on the left hand side of your steering wheel is your voice recognition, skipping tracks and all that, music selections. And underneath is your cruise control. It's got adaptive cruise, so you can set that. And this is also a telescopic wheel, so you can adjust it as you please. And then on your right hand side you have your phone controls, and that's your wild card. You can customize it as a quick call to action for anything you want to. Now you've noticed that there's a roller on either side, right? What do they do? Well, the one on your left is to control the volume. You can control the volume. And whereas the roller on your right, that's used to toggle through the menu there. So you see it's got vehicle information, and you can toggle through that. See, adaptive cruise, torque split, tire pressure, TPMS, trip meter, navigation. Ooh, I like it, man. You get that little navigation call out over here, so you don't really have to move your head to look here and then back here again. All you have to do is, as you're driving, just look down below and boom, go. That's pretty cool. I've only seen it in Porsches. This is the classic Porsche 3-gauge design. You have your speedometer, tachometer, and a bunch of other information over there. You get your odometer down below, your speedometer call out as well, your gear indicator, all of that fun stuff. Remember that blue contrast stitching I was talking to you about that we saw on the seats? That continues all the way. I like it. You have the eye of the Cyclops, or the analog clock over there. Then you have this beautiful, I think this is a 10.8 or 10 display. Beautiful, gorgeous looking display. And on the sides you have this aluminum insert with that piano black insert. All the way, man, it looks so beautiful, so beautiful. All right, so let's come back to our infotainment screen over here. You have navigation, you have media, you have your phone. Okay, let me turn down that volume. I don't want to get dinged by YouTube. Then you have your car. And this is really cool. Like, you can do a lot of things with, like, customize a lot of things here. Go into display, adjust all the brightness and whatnot. And this car also comes with a digital owner's manual. So let me show you something cool. This has videos. It's got videos to show you how to do stuff. So let's go with central locking. You get videos, there's no voiceover, there's no words or whatever, so they don't have to translate it to different languages, but I like it. It's pretty cool, that video over there. Alright, and then you have the apps. You have your regular stuff, the weather, legal info, gas stations, anything that's close to you. Moving down from the infotainment screen, you have the volume buttons, and your media control buttons. Then you have your vents, and that brings us to this beautiful, gorgeous center console area. All of this is touchscreen over here, no buttons. Your air conditioning or your air controls on this side. You have your sport mode if you so choose to, and your traction control on the left. Turn it on and off. On your right hand side, more air controls. All right, you guys, do you guys know what time it is? It's time for some throttle therapy, so let's go. Well, it's time to do our first test. We're gonna do our pull test. Let me put it in sport mode and we'll go. Yeah, yeah. Oh my god, that 2-liter turbocharged 4-cylinder engine. Oh my god, it moves and it hustles, and you get that little exhaust pop every time it shifts the gear. The PDK suspension, and everything just happens just like that. It's a Porsche. What else did you expect, bro, man? Now, it's not super fast, but it's quick. It's really quick. I like it. I love the sound. I love the theatrics. So, the first thing I gotta say is the visibility. Like, there is so much visibility out of this car. You can look all around. It's really good. Like, none of these pillars are coming in the way, and I like it. Air conditioning is pretty cool. This has heated and cooled seats, and as soon as you hit the cool seats, the fan blows on you through the seats. You get like blasted with cold air to your seats, and it feels nice. It's been a hot day. I was filming outside. Feels really good, not gonna lie. The cabin inside is really quiet. There's no road noise, nothing. It's just pretty cool and pretty chill. I like the ride quality. I like the suspension. It's a compact SUV of sorts because it's a mid-size SUV, but it's still got enough space. It's still got a good amount of space all around me, a lot of headroom. So we all know that performance is not just about going fast in a straight line or going quick through a straight line, right? Let's see how this thing handles. Like, handling is a big part. So I'm just gonna go through here. Oh man, the steering feels so good. It doesn't feel like I'm driving a mid-size SUV. Oh my god, the suspension and the handling. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a Porsche. It's a Porsche. And I really love how this car feels to drive. Like, the steering is so direct, and you kind of forget that you're driving a mid-size SUV. You just think you're still, you're driving a Porsche. It handles really well, man. It really does. All right, so will this be a good car as a daily driver? Yeah, I think so. Well, not think so, I know so. It's gonna be a fun daily driver. You're gonna have fun driving to work or wherever you so choose to. You're gonna show to work with a stupid sort of grin on your face. Not gonna lie. So yeah, good for daily driving. Would it be good as a family hauler? Well, this is a 5-seater. It's gonna seat only 5 people, and there's limited storage space in the trunk. So as long as you have a small family, you should be fine. Or even if the kids are younger or whatever, it should be fine. But if you have a larger family or something like that, yeah, this is probably not the one for you. Is this a good car for road trips? Yes, this would be a fun car for road trips. Now granted, it's again a 5-seater, so you can probably seat 2 adults in the back and another one in front, so maybe 4 of you can go on a road trip somewhere. It's got great speakers, it's fun to drive, decent amount of headroom or legroom. Oh, the other thing, make sure your friends aren't super tall, the ones who are sitting in the back, because otherwise they'll have no headroom and legroom. So yeah, as long as you have like average sized friends, friends of average height and stuff, you should be just fine from going on road trips. Or if you're just going on a road trip by yourself or with your friend, your significant other, spouse, would so have it, yeah, you should be fine. But what about the cost of ownership, bro, man? So the Porsche Macan, the mid-size SUV from Porsche, it's quick. It looks pretty cool if you ask me. I love the interior fit and finish. It can seat 5. It's got decent storage space, storage space in the trunk, and little storage space all around here. I love the attention to detail that they put with the stitching and the contrast stitching and the seat belts and all of that stuff. And I really love how this car feels to drive. Like, the steering is so direct, and now is this the car for you? Well, if you're looking for a mid-size SUV and you want to have a lot of fun driving it, like around mountains or you know, curvy roads or whatever, and you want to get that feeling, you love that feeling of how to drive, you love that feeling, the feedback of driving a Porsche, yeah, most definitely this is the car for you. Now if you're just looking for a mid-size SUV but you're not really big on the driving experience and all of that, then probably not, because it's gonna be it's priced a little more than a lot of its competitors, as Porsches usually are, because you buy a Porsche for the driving experience. But if that's not you, then probably not. But head on down to your closest Porsche dealership, take one out for a spin, and check it out for yourself. Well, thanks for watching, you guys. I'll see you soon. Bro out.